Hello students, welcome to the online classes. Today we will start our chapter 13 students, that is symmetry. So students, first of all, what is symmetry? A symmetry is a line that divides any of the figure into the two equal parts. Okay. So there are the types of line of symmetry. First one is the vertical line. As you can see in this, students, in this block we can draw a vertical line of symmetry that can divide this block into the two equal halves. Okay, so only the vertical line of symmetry can be drawn in this. If we draw any horizontal line, so that will not divide the block into the two equal parts, right? So it is the vertical line of symmetry. Same is the case with the glass. We can draw a vertical line of symmetry, and in this figure also. Now, in the E part, we can see that this is the letter D. If we are talking about, then in this we can make a horizontal line of symmetry. This line is the horizontal line of symmetry, and as you can see, this is dividing this D into the two equal parts. Okay. In the F part, this is the pentagon, and the vertical line is here. Vertical line of symmetry is here. Right. Now, if you will check in your book, students, then these different kind of figures are given to you, and you have to tell about the line of symmetry and you have to complete the figure. Now students, next thing here is in this figure you have to make a vertical, you have to draw a line of symmetry. So in this we can draw this horizontal line of symmetry, and we can say that this upper part of the triangle and this lower part both are the equal, right? So in this horizontal line of symmetry can be drawn. And students, in this figure, if this is given, this right side triangle is given to you, and this is the vertical line of symmetry is given to you, and you have to complete this figure so that you can get that this is the line of symmetry. So what we have done, students, as you can see, you can check this triangle, this left side triangle is made. Okay, so by this left side triangle, you can check that this figure is completely drawn, and this L line is the vertical line of symmetry which is dividing this figure into the two equal parts. Now students, for the next figure, if you are given with the kinds of lines, if it is asked that if there is a equilateral triangle, then how many line of symmetries you can draw, right? So this is the equilateral triangle, and rough figure is given. You will draw a equilateral triangle. Students, what is the equilateral triangle? All the three sides of the equilateral triangle are equal, right? So from the opposite vertex to the opposite side, you will draw a line of symmetry. Similarly, from the three vertices, you can draw the three line of symmetries. Okay, so number of line of symmetries will be 3 in the case of equilateral triangle. Now students, in the case of sphere, you can see that this vertical line is drawn, this horizontal line of symmetry is drawn, and also the two of the diagonal line of symmetries are drawn. What are the diagonal line? As you can see that in the sphere, these lines are the diagonal lines. So we can say them as the diagonal line of symmetry. So how many total line of symmetries are there? One vertical, one horizontal, and two of the diagonal lines. So total 4 lines of symmetry are in the square. Now next one is the rectangle, students. So in the rectangle, one of the vertical line and one of the horizontal line of symmetry can be drawn. Students, in the case of rectangle, we can't draw the diagonal line of symmetry. So in this, the rectangle is having 2 lines of symmetries only. In the case of isosceles triangle, students, we know that in the isosceles triangle, the two of the sides of the triangle are equal. So suppose this side means the two sides are equal and this base line is unequal. So what we will do, from the vertex to this base line, we will draw a line. In this, what will happen? This right side line and this left side line will be equal because it is isosceles. So only this vertical line of symmetry can be drawn. So only one line of symmetry is there in the isosceles triangle. Now in the case of rhombus, students, in the case of rhombus also one vertical line and one horizontal line of symmetry can be drawn. So two line of symmetries are there in the case of rhombus. Now students, in the case of circle, students, suppose this is the center. So any line passing through the center and touching two of the points of the circle will be the line of symmetry. So we can draw infinite line of symmetry, students. You can draw vertical, you can draw horizontal, you can draw diagonals, and you can draw so many line of symmetries. Because from the one point we can pass so many of the lines, right? So how many line of symmetries are there in the circle? Infinite line of symmetries are there in the circle. Okay. So that's about the different kind of figures. Okay. In the rectangle we know that two line of symmetries can be drawn. If this kind of figure is given, you can check that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a regular hexagon given to you. Okay, so in the case of regular hexagon, you can check that how many lines of symmetries you can draw. Okay, now students, here is the thing that, as you know that alphabets is also having the line of symmetries. Most of the alphabets has line of symmetry. You have to check that which alphabet has which line of symmetry. Vertical line of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry, and some of the alphabets you will find that is having no any line of symmetry. Okay, so first of all, let's start from the alphabet A. In the alphabet A, students, you can draw a vertical line of symmetry like this. As you can see that this cursor is acting like a vertical line of symmetry, and this will divide the right side and the left side of the A into the two equal parts, right? So in the alphabet A, it is having vertical line of symmetry. Similarly, the alphabet H, alphabet I, M, O, P, U, V, W, X, Y all are having vertical line of symmetries. Now about the horizontal line of symmetry. So students, if you will draw the horizontal line of symmetry, then it will divide the upper portion and the lower portion of the B into the two equal parts, right? So we can draw in the case of B, C, D, E, H, I, K, O, X. These are the alphabets which are having horizontal line of symmetries. Now students, no line of symmetries. You can check that many of the alphabets doesn't have any line of symmetry, like F. In F we can't draw any vertical line of symmetry or the horizontal line of symmetry. In the alphabet G, J, N, P, Q, R, S, Z, these are the alphabets which doesn't have the line of symmetry. And students, also you can check that many of the alphabets have both the line of symmetries, like I is having vertical line of symmetry also, and I is having horizontal line of symmetry also. Similarly, the alphabet O is having both the line of symmetry. So some of the alphabets have both the vertical lines and the horizontal line of symmetries also. Okay. Now students, some of the figures are given to you and you have to tell that how many line of symmetries can be there. Okay. And also students, we can tell about the mirror image also. In each figure below, a letter of alphabet is shown along with the vertical line. Okay, so we can take the mirror image of the letter in the given line, find which letter looks the same after the reflection, that is the letters looks the same in the image and which do not. Can you guess why? Okay, so students, in this what is shown that this line, this vertical line is acting as a mirror. When you stand in front of the mirror, you know that the exact image of yours can be seen in the mirror, right? But the only difference is your left is shown as the right side of the mirror and your right is shown as the left side of the mirror, right? So same is the case here. If you will write A and this is the mirror, so A will be written. You have to check that if A is looking similar as here. Okay, in the mirror also its image is same or no, and we have to tell that which alphabet has the same image and which is having the different image. So we have to try for these letters O, E, M, N. So let's try them. Okay. So here, as you can see, first of all here is O. Now O is here, its left side and right side we will change inside the mirror and we will get the same reflection. So here it is written that same after reflection. Now the next thing here is the letter E. Students, you can see that here this E is not looking exactly the same because this line will be here and these three lines are here like this. Okay, means the opening of this E is different here and inside the mirror. So E alphabet is different after the reflection. Okay, because its left side is shown at the right and its right side is shown at the left. Now the letter M. If we will change its right and left side, then it will be same. After the reflection, the letter N will become like this, right? So it will be the different in reflection. P also will be different in the reflection. H is same. As you can see, H will reflect out the same. L will be the different in after reflection. T will be the same, and S will be different. V is same after the reflection. X is also the same. So students, you can try this for all the alphabets. Okay, for all the capital alphabets you can check for the reflection. Okay, so students, that's all about your chapter symmetry. Hope to see you in the next video, students. Till then, take care. Bye bye.